Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone. Is my mic working? Sorry. Hello, everyone. Mic check, mic test. Is it working? Is it all good? It's perfect. Okay, thank you, thank you. Hello, everyone. Hi. How are you doing? Pretty good. I feel rested, actually. I did sleep a lot yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. It's been, it's been a very, tiring couple days after coming from Japan. And, schedule messed up. But I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. Hopefully this week is going to go smooth. No time zone debuff. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna address something really quickly here because obviously it's pretty obvious right now. My chat, I put subscriber mode only. So for you to, if you're struggling to chat, it's probably because you can't unless you follow for a week. It's only gonna be for for some time, and also TTS is not on, is off. Well, it's not really off. I set it to a really high amount so that nobody sends any, any TTS. Just to, I guess, just for the sake of it. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to, say that in case somebody's gonna send a Streamlabs or something, just know that it's a very high amount. So, yeah, just if you're gonna send something, it's not going to be read, right? I might just read it on my own. Yeah. But how are you guys doing today? Hello, happy Monday. Oh my god, Moonlight Chats! Again. Finally. We resume with a count. Might want to update the text in the corner. No, I'm good. I think it's okay. Just woke up and having coffee. What kind of coffee? I just had coffee too. But it was more like a latte, actually. Favorite time of the week is back. MLC is back. Just got off work. Otsu. There is so much going on in the world. You guys have no idea. Recently, before the stream started, the Black Clover thing, the Black Clover, the anime coming back next year, and then also Bleach coming back next year, and then Kateki no Hitman Reborn as well coming back next year. Bruh, what the hell? This it's crazy. Next year can't get any better, right? There's no way. There's no way. There's no freaking way. I'm so excited. I don't really watch that much anime. If I watch anime, it's I'm watching one per season. Maybe, at most. But I don't know, maybe I'm gonna start watching anime again. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen, the best freaking arc is getting animated, the Culling games. Yeah, It could get better if Lucien uploads new song covers. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. Already working on my plan for next year. Which, by the way, I will be talking about. I don't know if you saw my schedule, but if you didn't, I have a menshi later this week where I'm going to be talking. It's mostly just venting, just kind of giving my thoughts about 2025, streaming wise, music wise, all that stuff, all the things that I want to do, the things that I wasn't able to do this year. Just kind of going in retrospective and being a little more vulnerable and deep, I guess. So yeah, if you're a member, you don't want to miss out that membership stream. Samjin, thank you so much for the Moomba. Thank you. Moonlit Kit, thank you so much for the 1 gifted. Cha, thank you for the 1 gifted. Felicia Lovelace, thanks so much for the 6 moons. It's half a year now. I am so glad I found you back then. You are a light in my life, and I hope you'll keep shining for us all for a very long time. Normis, thanks so much for the super. I love you all so much. Lucy and Soblings, thank you. Strawberry Flower, thank you so much for the 1 gifted. Mac Truffles, thank you for the Moomba. Honey, thank you for the kitty. And Honey, thank you for the rose. Barry, thank you for the 5 gifted. Samjay, thank you for the 1 gifted. Oh my god, it's raining green. Oh hey, I'm a member again. Let's go. Welcome back to the secret soul society that is actually just called the Moombership. You get a gifted, and you get a gifted, and you get a gifted. Ah, society. Yeah, it's really good to be back. Like, you guys have no idea, or maybe you do have an idea. I don't know. It's just like it feels really nice after having, like, you know, so many like days. It's not even, you don't even call it a break. It's more like just like off day, if that makes sense. Because obviously it's not like a break because I'm still working. But it is kind of like an off day from like streaming. Yeah, it definitely, like, my day definitely feels very empty when I'm not streaming. And I know, maybe, I don't know, maybe to some people that might sound weird, but it's like, you know, it's like missing something that you do every day. When you stop doing something, it's like you start missing it, right? Doggy, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Rah! Honey, thank you so much for the super. Hi, Lucy Lunaris. Lucy, welcome back. Okaeri nasai. I'm happy and nostalgic to have pre-chat with the calm and kind Lunarists. Oh, yesterday was Elipchan's birthday. Oh, wait, I didn't stream yesterday. Oh my god. Wait. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elip. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Kazito, thank you so much for the 1 gifted. La Sophie, thank you for the 5 gifted. Did I already say that? I probably just read that twice. Holy frick. My memory is ass. Haku, thank you so much for the 1 gifted. 19, thank you for the one singular super. Weekly positivity coming in. Be kind to yourself today and remember that you're always the best thing that's ever happened to someone. Just like Lucy is to us Lunarists. Have an amazing week, everyone. Yippee! Thank you so much for the positivity. I feel like we need that very much. Mickey, thank you so much for the gifted. 1 singular gifted. There we go. So, man, where do I start? I have a couple of things that I wanna mention. Although I wish I could talk about everything, but I can't reveal things yet. I gotta keep some things secret for next week. I was about to send in more super, but okay, I'll keep it as a 1 singular super. Thank you for the 1 singular super. Okite, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Rah! And Mooncake, thank you for the 4 moons. 4 moons, yippee! I'm glad I'm back. Your thoughts make me feel so relaxed and happy. This fantastic community makes my heart warm. Aww. Good morning, Lucy Lunars. Good morning. Welcome in, everyone. Surprise? Yeah. Surprise. It's a surprise. It's an announcement. I'll be having an announcement maybe sometime later this week. I'm not sure exactly when. The announcement might be during the Christmas stream, maybe. We'll see. I still gotta think about it. Can you believe next week is 2026, by the way? Crazy. Actually crazy. Surprise jump scare coming soon. Will it be on Twitter or on stream? I might show it on stream, but also I will definitely make a post on Twitter. Yeah. You're not ready. I think you guys are ready. Yeah, usually I would say you guys are not ready. I think you guys are ready. Looking forward to it. Me too. Me too. I mean, you guys know I'm having a karaoke next week. I already mentioned it. Right? Or like New Year's or end of the year, I guess. I did mention that before. So, you know, you can be prepared. Lucy's finally going to cover Gasolina. Even if I for some reason got like a $10,000 donation to cover that song, and I would be like, okay, fine, I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to. Samjin, thank you for the Zuba! Welcome back, Lucy. Miss you so much. I'm excited to hear all your adventures and surprises. Yeah. I wonder what is going to come out today. I feel like I definitely haven't talked about everything when it comes to like Japan, you know, all the things that we did in Japan. Lucy's second Ori song time. I've been working on it. Like, you guys gotta trust me. It's gonna be a long time until like I'm able to release my second original song. And I'm very open about like talking about the process. So I'm still at the lyrics part. I'm still at the lyric part. I'm still in there. Looking forward to it. Want some inspiration for the lyrics? I'm kind of almost done, I would say. I think I'm pretty happy with the way it is. Shirelia, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Welcome back, Lucy. I'll just stop by for a moment and going back to sleep again, cause my sleeping schedule messed up after exams. Have a nice rest. Thank you so much for stopping by. Very close to finishing the song, the lyrics. I think I'm kind of almost there. Yeah. It's gonna be a while, you know. It's gonna be a while until like everything's on. Like I'm telling you, I haven't even recorded. There's, you know, a lot of things other than just like me. There's the whole production team that's like working on it, right? So yeah, it's not like just me. So it's gonna take a while until then. I can't give you an exact date, unfortunately. All I can say is just not soon. Yeah. We will wait. And you're gonna love it. Another step closer to that Lunabait. That's one thing that I wanted to talk about. But maybe not today. I might talk about it maybe during the membership stream. And maybe in the future in a normal like Zatu stream. Yeah. Don't get the wrong idea though. It's not like it's not like it's happening or anything. It's just like my thoughts on like things like that, you know? Strawberry Flower, thank you so much for the super. Welcome back, Lucy. So glad to have you home. Also on all the hard work you've done. Can't wait to see what your surprises are. Yeah, the year's not over yet. That Menchie is shaping to be so. That Menchie is going to be very, how do you say? It's gonna be very dear. Like, it's not just a normal Zatsu. It's like venting out my thoughts Zatsu type, you know? Something I'm just like, I guess at the moment I'm like not very comfortable sharing to everyone, right? But Menchie feels a lot more close, so yeah. Yeah. I'm glad we can be a spaced event for you. A bit personal. Yeah, more. It's very it's very personal to me. It's very personal. Bunny My Mind, thank you so much for the 4 moons. Thank you. Mary Chrysler, my wish is for you and the Lunaris to be happy and healthy. Why did the koala get the job? Because he was qualified. Bro, okay. I've never heard that one before. I'll give you that. Hope everything's okay for you. I think everything is going as well as it can be. Obviously, things can always be better, but, you know, sometimes things happen. But, you know, nothing that has been like, you know, how do I say it? Nothing that has been like really, you know, unfortunate, to the point where like I can't do something, right? I think I've done as much as I could this year, and I'm happy about that. I feel like it was definitely more than last year, right? Which I'm happy about. But obviously, the natural progression of things is wanting to improve and wanting to do more and better, right? So, yeah. I think I'm a very, very like strong mentally. I think mentally strong person. Yeah. I don't let things just like put me down easily. And I'm very understanding, right? So even though sometimes, you know, things might get delayed or etc., I might get upset sometimes. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I feel like I'm the kind of person that like sets pretty high goals for myself, and you know, sometimes when I'm not able to reach those goals, it does feel a little bit sad, but I think about how it's not the end yet. You know, it's not the end of the world, and there's still a lot of time for me to like, you know, reach those goals, for example. Definitely the best thing is being proud of what you've done and learning and growing. I feel like I've learned so much this year. This past year has been really amazing. You know, the first year for me was like kind of like the experimental, in the sense of like I didn't know what I could do. I didn't know you know, what how much I could tap into, right? The first year. The second year, this year was more like I learned a ton of things. I had a lot of opportunities. You know, it was a lot of like really, really sick stuff. And hopefully next year is going to be even better. Next year, I do want to focus a lot on me. And obviously the Lunarists. So I'm going to try my best to like do more things for myself. Yeah. Yeah, but we'll talk about that more, you know, later. I also need to think about my New Year's resolution. I gotta go back into my New Year's resolution from last year. I have no idea what I've done. I have no idea what I've done. I feel like I made that yesterday and I forgot. Right? You guys remember? If you've been here since last year, like, you guys remember the list that I made. We're gonna do that again. And see, you know, what moves into the next year and what have we checked out. If we even had, I don't remember. I just like have ideas, I have thoughts, and I put them down, I write them down, and then I forget about them. Because if I keep thinking about them, you know, it's pretty easy to be disappointed if you don't get something. But if you just write it down just for like getting it out of your system, and then, you know, look at it back like maybe a year after, and then you're like, oh, right. Ellipse, thank you so much for the 5 moons. Thank you for the very happiness, for your being my happiness for 5 months. You're amazing. Keep your chin up and walk forward always. Let's go. My ass can't remember anything. I need that flashback episode. Flashback. Dalky, thank you so much for the 20 moons. Thank you, 20 moons. Whoa there. I'm the shit, bruh. Hey, wifey, look at that ornament. It's kind of like us, because we're ornament to be. Okay. I've never heard that one before either. Damn. I'm out of the dad joke loop. 20 moons. 20 moons sounds crazy. We're about to be 24 too. 2 years. At least laugh. I don't think it was a good joke. You know, listen, I appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate the thought and the effort, right? I've never heard it before, but I don't think it was funny. I gotta be honest here. I gotta be honest. I gotta be blunt. You know me. You know me. I'll say things. I don't care. You think that was Riz? I think that was supposed to be comedy Riz. We've been here before. We've talked about this before. I think that's supposed to be comedy Riz. But you're laughing now? I'm laughing at like everything. Bro hates his Lunaris. Listen, you can say anything you want, but hate Lunarists? Never. Fanny Robledo, thank you so much for the 20 moons. Thank you, thank you. Okay, but the I'm a sheriff part was funny though. Yeah, but you know what you just did? Do you know what you just did? You know, there's like this one account on Twitter that's like days since the last Vcraft mention, and then you just fricked it up by saying that like they gotta go back to 0 again. You just messed it up, man. You just messed it up. Like you just made me read that. You messed it up. It was already messed up. Yeah, but it's always fixable. You know? We're still at the restaurant. Yeah. Yeah, that bill's gonna be crazy. It really was a summer camp experience that changed lives. It really was. It's kind of crazy to think that that happened like how many months ago? 3 months ago now? 3 months? Am I correct? 3 months, right? It's been so long. Jeez. Four. Oh my god, that's such a long time. Oh man, that's freaking crazy actually. Vcraft is the only timeline you can't fix. He's gonna point this out. You mentioned Lament during the Skyward Fates pre-party. I know. I resetted the timer, the thingy, the days. No! I mean, I had to. Come on, I had to. I had to. I freaking had to. I'm surprised people caught that. Like, with so many people talking at the same time, I'm surprised like somebody actually caught that. The admin of the account. God damn it. I wonder if there ever will be like another Vcraft. Like, I wonder if it'll be the same. You know what I mean? It feels like the first time is always like the golden time. Although the second time could also be successful, but I wonder. The first time was like there's a lot of people that just met for the first time, so it was an experience, you know? The second time though, what do we have to do to make it good? It's being planned right now? Oh, is it? Who said that? Just bringing in Lucy again. Duh. Lucas said so on stream. Am I being one guide here? Oh, he did? Okay, well, then I don't have to hide it anymore. I just didn't want to say it. I just didn't want to be the one to say it and leak it. You knew? Well, we all know. Yeah. You were lying. No, I was not. It's just like I can't say something that's not mine. You know, I'm not the one that's in charge of that. Like, it'd be super disrespectful to like say something that you're not supposed to. And there has been track records of people one-guying streamers. Okay? You one-guyed me the other day. I did? I don't think I one-guy anyone. You did? What did I do? I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. VTuber members do have a server together where they made sure they weren't doing anything to me. Yeah. We do. I feel stupid to ask, but what is one-guying? It's like when you're like kind of like asking a question, or like somebody says something in chat but it's just one person, and then you're like, for example, let's say like everybody's like talking normally, and then there's like one person in chat saying, oh, you're muted, and then I read that one comment and then I'm like, frick, am I muted? Oh no, wait. And then I check my stuff and then I was like, oh, I got one guide, you know. You also got the low budget tomatoes. No, don't call it low budget. It's 4 AM and I still haven't slept. You know what that means? One extra cup of coffee. I feel bad for anyone that has that happen to them. It happens a lot, believe it or not. It happens a lot. I had to have Lucy explain an internet slang to me. Listen, what am I here for, you know? So basically when you get trolled by one singular guy, pretty much, yeah. It's kind of easy to get one guide when there are a bunch of messages to read. That's true, yeah, that's true. It's pretty easy to like just miss messages in general. So like, suddenly you read that one message and that it's that one guy, you know, you get one guide. Lucy muted, by the way. Yeah, I know, I'm muted. I really like doing my streams while I'm muted. Got rage baited about some friends and realized my training with your rage baiting didn't work enough. Bruh, what am I training you for then? It's only 6 PM for me and I feel so sleepy. RIP. I feel you. I feel you. Completely okay. Just go to sleep. Fatima, thank you so much for the 8 moons. Thank you, thank you. Yippee! Can you guess how many months I've been here? I'm really glad I found a community I can call home. Love my siblings, and you too, I guess. You know, I was gonna say thank you, but never mind. Me too, I guess? I guess. Oh my god, is YouTube going crazy? Wait, do you guys see that too? Did you guys see that too in the chat? No? In the pinned chat. YouTube is always crazy. Wait, you guys don't see that? I wish I could show you actually. You see the members on top? The pinned member when somebody members? Oh my god. The double member? No, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dude, frick! I hate myself. I literally can't just count normal numbers anymore. I can't. It's impossible. Clackside, thank you so much for the 6 moons. Thank you. Happy 6 months. You are my moon to my stars. I married my son this year, and watching you before I married helped anxiety. Also, love you, siblings. Aww. Oh my god. Lucy crashing out for a minute. Fair crash out, honestly. 4, 5, 6, the number after 6. Wait, that's so, like, that's actually so good. You start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the number after 6, 8, 9, 10. That's so good, actually. That is that's actually so good. Good idea. Very funny too. Very funny. Very funny idea. Give me 1 second. No way we're erasing my favorite number. Listen. It's my favorite number too. Okay? But it's okay. We're all in this together. We have each other. We don't need that number. Speaking of, super unrelated, I'm planning on recording the Summer Rain 2 this week. I did mention it briefly last week, right? But just to keep it here as a topic for Moonlight Chats, I'm planning to post that on a membership before the year ends. Hopefully I can do that. I think I have a lot of like behind the scenes work to do, so I'll try my best to record it whenever I can. But yeah, it's just to give you a little bit of insight on it. It's going to be a video. It's gonna be my first membership ASMR video. So it's gonna be a video, and it's as long as the Summer Rain. And it's just one video. But depends on the reception. I might consider doing more in the future. With like different types of like, you know, scenarios or even personalities. And just a heads up, I don't have a professional ASMR mic, so I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to make it, you know, decent. I thought you have the ASMR mic. It's gone. It died, unfortunately. Too expensive now. Did you end up buying a new mic? Not yet, not yet. I haven't gotten paid, so not yet. Doing something a little different watching you in VR. Let's go. Open the throne, Manasan. Ha. That's like the worst idea ever. That's like the worst idea ever. Did you end up buying at least some of your new setup? I can't. I don't got money right now. I can't. I gotta wait. We can't see views on Menchu videos. No success by likes, comments. You can't? I guess... I thought you could. Well, I can. Oh, you can't on Menchu. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, well, I mean, it's not like it matters, but I can definitely gauge if something is good or not, you know, by the comments, because obviously there's comments from entries too, right? So, yeah. As long as you can, that's alright. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I would say. You're gonna have to tell us if we pass the test or not. Yeah, yeah. You gotta remember something here. And it's that I'm not a writer, and usually, especially for like voice packs, right? I'm not really like, that's not my forte. So whenever we do voice packs, obviously they hire like a professional, what's it called? Professional writer, right? Professional writer. For like the voice packs and stuff. And for this, it's not like I need to word this correctly though, so you guys understand. Just so you know, there's no like, we didn't hire anyone. There's like no like budget, right? This script was obviously inspired by the first Summer Rain, right? However, it was made by Ruby Mane out of their own accord, right? I asked them. They took their sweet time to, you know, their very precious time to work on this, because I just wanted to do it, right? And they were nice enough to say, you know, agree to do it, and they didn't have to. Honestly, they didn't have to. I was very willingly like asking management that I could just like maybe like, you know, pay somebody to like, you know, a writer or something, because I really wanted to do it, right? And then Rimana just decided to do it because they just wanted to. And like, they didn't have to, actually, you know, they didn't have to. Did you give the overall idea? I gave an overall idea, but I also wanted it to be a sequel to Summer Rain, right? So any AU you're keen on doing after the Summer Rain Part 2? I kind of want to explore the danger, you know, I kind of want to explore something dangerous. Something that I don't get to do very often. And I might say it right now, but maybe in the future I might want to explore yandere. Yeah, dangerous. Terrifying. Yeah, I wonder how I would do, like, you know, like when you're like voicing a script. Like I wonder how it would be. Is it more dangerous than part 1? You mean submarine? I think it's about the same. Like yandere in a horror way? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I haven't really explored that, like, genre. It's more yandere than your first Annie? Yeah, I think so. I think so. That was kind of, you know, borderline yandere. Like, it was there, but it was not, like, full on, you know? It was more like I was struggling with, like, whatever was happening, right? I couldn't control it. But I'm talking, like, not accidental, like, just straight up, just, like, that's the character, you know? I think that'd be fun. Yeah. I don't want this to be my, like, my only one, like, Menshi ASMR. I want to do more in the future. Obviously, it's not like my main type of content, but I definitely want to do more. Horror or sci-fi themes hit so hard in the VPs as someone who listens to them like they're audio novels. Yeah, you know, another thing is, like, because this is not a voice pack and it would be like a membership thing, I am the one that's responsible for, like, you know, editing everything, like adding all the sound effects, yada yada yada. So yeah, you know, it's a little bit more work. Yeah, like for Menshi tier 2, you know, I would do that. I would do that if we had more tiers. After seeing you act Lament, I know you would do amazing in a villain or horror type roles. Right, but villain doesn't equal yandere. I feel like you could be a villain and be crazy, but not yandere. I could do, like, there's so many, like, really cool things that I could do as, like, you know, voice pack, like, for memberships. But it does take a little bit more of effort than, you know, the usual stuff, because it's a whole separate video, it's a whole script, which, first of all, I can't write it, so I have to depend on somebody that can write it, you know, because it has to be professionally written. They either have to commission somebody, so it costs more money than usual, more resources, or Ruiman's precious time, which obviously I don't want to, like, bother them to, like, do something like this for me all the time, because first of all, it's not like they don't have to, right? They have their own responsibilities and their own job that they have to do. So, like, me putting in more workload onto that just because I want something, it's just, you know, it's not it, right? So, Ash, thank you so much for the raid. Ash. Ooh. Hello, Ash and Mary Moise. Hi, welcome. My name is Lucien Lunaris from FSBEN's first generation Avalon. I'm the Vampire Wanderer. Moss raid. Hello, everyone. How's the stream? How are you guys enjoying it? Barry, thank you so much for the one gifted. Thank you. Get well soon, Ash. It was sickly chaotic. Fair enough. He has a sore throat. No! I hate sore throat. That's my #1 public enemy. What the hell? Sweet Tori, thank you so much for the super. What if you took Menshi's suggestions to help write future scripts? Also, Gamba for future ASMRs. I know you will do amazing. Thank you, thank you. Your voice sounds really like rusty nails. Ooh, no, that sounds horrible. I'm so sorry, Ash. Hopefully you get to feel better. Please take some rest and also drink some hot lemonade, warm lemonade actually. Warm lemonade with honey and ginger. It helps a ton. Yeah, trust me. I suffer from a lot of like throat, how do you call it? But I have a lot of problems with my throat, right? So I'm always prepared with like things because I get sick a lot in the throat. So yeah, definitely your best friend is warm lemonade, honey lemonade with ginger. Throat infections. I guess you could say that, yeah. Just don't know the exact wording for it. Tired Wither, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Oh my god. Doggy, thank you for the 1 gifted. Mocha B, thank you for the 1 gifted. Moonlight Kid, thank you for the 1 gifted. And Fatima, thank you so much for the 1 gifted. Oh my god, it's raining green today, like a lot of green, and it's not stopping, you know? It's like one of those like rains that just never stops. Casito, thank you for the 1 gifted. Thank you. Hope everyone stays warm and not get sick. Yeah, especially if you're like during the winter, like just, you know, take care of yourself more than usual. Get some really nice chicken soup. Yummy. Very, very good for your throat. We're becoming green. Yeah. It's the green wall. Welcome to the membership. Yeah, what was I mentioning again? I was talking about, oh yeah, how like, you know, it's not something that I'm gonna do all the time because it takes a lot of, you know, time and resources that, you know, like I said, it can be a lot of work and it can be pricey as well. So, you know, it's not something that I want to do all the time, but it's something that I want to do every now and then. And like I said, just like I appreciate that Ruby Mane was kind enough to like do this for me so that I can have at least Summer Rain too. Yeah. You know what else is Rain? Summer Rain Part 2 that Lucy will release soon. Yeah. Mane-san needs a freaking vacation, honestly. Mane-san needs a vacation. They do way too much that they shouldn't. But they do it. We look forward to it patiently. Thank you. You know that actually that's one thing that I want to say because there's times that we go to when we go to Japan, at least one of us gets sick. Okay, at least one of us gets sick. And it's kind of rough getting sick in a country where you don't even speak the language, you know? Because like, what the frick do I buy? What the frick do I buy? Right? Like, what do I do? I mean, thankfully, I always have my painkillers with me. I never go anywhere without my painkillers. I always have my painkillers when I travel. Because you never know when you're going, where you're going. My painkillers are reliable 100% of the time. Right? But when you get sick by other things, and it's not just like fixable with painkillers, it can be very, very bad. And there's always been a time where like everybody gets sick in Japan. At least somebody gets sick. And Diamane is always equipped with every medicine you can imagine. It's crazy. And again, they don't have to do this. They don't have to do this. But like we just go. It's like when you go to your mom and you're like, I'm feeling sick. Do you maybe have something? And then Diamane has like the most like obscure like medicines that are like the top tier best medicines that there can be. And we're like, oh yeah, Diamante always has like some kind of like freaking like magic potion or something. Diamante is your Doraemon, literally. Yeah. They always make sure that we're feeling okay. And like I said, they gave us like, you know, medicine that is just really good. And it makes us feel like really better. You make her sound like she's a witch. I mean, yeah. Yeah, we feel like little babies every time like we're sick, and then they just like give us medicine, buy us things that they shouldn't. They shouldn't. Even it's crazy because like during the whole like this whole meet and greet thing, you know, we couldn't have breakfast in the morning because everything was too early, right? Every time, like, not just a meet and greet, but everything, like everything in general. And so our only like option to have a breakfast is just like to buy something from a conveni, right? And a lot of people, well, not me, because like I mean, but a lot of people were they don't like when Mana-san pay for their things, right? So they just like okay, you don't have to, but Mana-san insists, and like they always like get us like anything that we want from the conveni, right? And I'm like, I mean, if it's free. If it's free. And like, I don't know, they look at me like weird, you know, like the boys, that they're like, bruh, and I'm like, bro, it's free, like, come on, bruh. Yeah, wait, out of their own wallets? Yeah, out of their own wallets. They don't have to. Especially the times like when we invite Diamante to dinner, right? And Diamante is like, you guys only use me for my money, like you guys only want me to pay for the bill, and we're like, no, we literally want to pay for it. But Diamante is like, grabs the freaking bill and just pays for the bill, and it's like they just paid out of their pocket, and like we're like, bruh, it's crazy. We hate her for that. Yeah. Very tuned that, yeah. It has to be so expensive. You guys have no idea. We're like usually like 5 to 6 people when we go to dinner. It's a lot of money. It's crazy. And we're like, I mean, you're using like, you know, the company funds, right? Like for like, you know, like quotation mark business dinner, right? And Diamante is like, no, this is my pocket. And we're like, what the fuck? Bruh. Diamante literally took us to freaking Korean fried chicken at like 1 a.m. After being in the studio for so long. And we were like very hungry. So there was like no time because we had to go back to the hotel. And like Diamante just like took us to Korean fried chicken. It was yummy though. But yeah. Literally now when somebody gets sick, they just like go to Diamante for like medicine, because Diamante has like some ancient medicine that only like freaking witches from 1950 uses or something. I don't know. It's fucking crazy. Diamante, just type in chat, I'm kind of like a witch. I have a bunch of books of how to become a witch. The most effective one. Diamante x Diamother. Literally, we're like little kids. That's probably how Diamante sees us. Like we're probably like just like they're little kids. Healing Cass's throat, yeah. Straight up just support. Why are you acting like she gives y'all a green substance out of a cauldron? Because she probably does. Probably does. Yeah, no. I know Gale most of the time is the one that feels bad. About like Diamante paying for stuff. And I feel bad too, okay? I feel bad too, but like what can I do when Diamante just like straight up just like puts a freaking kinetic wall in front of us, is like, nah, you don't pay. You don't pay. Like, what do we do, you know? Like, I already ate. What am I supposed to do? And then we're always like, okay, next time we'll pay. Like, next time we'll pay for you. And then no, there's no next time. The next time they do it again. It's crazy. Somebody needs to stop them. Gale has probably never told Diamante Sibao. Probably not. I don't think he's the type of person that would do that. You shall sneak your cards before she notices. That's the thing. That's what they do. Before we even notice. They're like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And then when they're back, oh yeah, okay, it's all paid. Like, what the fuck? Bruh. Bruh. They create a force field around the bill to prevent you guys from paying. Literally. Literally. And you know, for the longest time, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, the thing is, like, the reason why I didn't feel bad about it is because for the longest time, I thought that when Diamante was doing this, it was like out of like, you know, the company, you know, like, how do you say, like a business dinner, you know, like usually when you have like, you know, a business dinner, like they pay for it, right? And for the longest time, I thought it was like that, right? And then I think one day, I don't remember who asked. Yeah, company expense, right? For the longest time, we thought it was that. And then I don't remember what it was, but like for the longest time, yeah, I thought that. And then somebody asked, and they were like, "No, it's from my money, from my own pocket. It's not on a business card. It's not. It's Diamante's own money, yeah." And it's a lot of freaking money. It's crazy. How do I send Diamante stream? Actually insane. Like, I'm telling you, they don't have to do this. They literally don't have to do this. But hey, I mean, I'm not gonna complain, bro. I'm not gonna complain. Free breakfast, free dinner. Oh, I'm just saying. Of course you aren't. I remember I'm such a freaking, like, how do you say, like, enabler. I'm such a freaking enabler because, like, whenever we went to the conveni, I was the one to grab the basket, and I was just telling everyone, "I put your things in here. Diamante is paying." And then I just grab everyone's things, like, "I put it here. Oh, you ready? Did you grab what you wanted?" Oh man, so funny. So funny. It was you. Yeah, it was me. That's why he gets the chancla. I never get the chancla. It's Roscoe. Get what you want, Diamante is paying. Yeah. You didn't? No. I don't get the chancla. You leave them in a position for them to never be able to say no. Exactly. Exactly. Count your lucky days, my guy. we're always thinking about like, one day this will not be possible. Like one day this has got to stop, right? There's no way we're just gonna like have it like this all the time. We're always thinking that. But I mean, it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. Enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah. Gotta start counting your coins again. I did that again too. Every time I went to a convenience, I would just like pay with my coins. Like counting my ones. 1, 2, 3. How many 1 yen? I literally got rid of all my coins. I got rid of all my coins. I paid with all my coins. I have no more coins. Yep. And I'm telling you, I had thousands in coins. From this trip, yeah. And I had a little bit left over from last trip too. Coins are so useful. Yeah, but they're also very, I don't know, they feel like kind of annoying to like, you know, if you don't have like a separator or something, like a divider that separates like, you know, all the coins, then you gotta like go onto your coin pouch and then just like, oh wait, where's the 100? Wait, no, this is, okay, this is not 100, this is 50. Oh frick, wait, I'm trying to look for a 10. Oh wait, that's a 5. Frick, how many 1s do I need, right? It's kind of annoying. Did you give them all to the Amana as a repayment? No, they would never accept that. Your coin purse is empty now. It is. Like literally empty. There's nothing in it. Then the line behind you gets longer as you stress. Literally, I get stressed because I'm like, frick, like I need to find how much is it, and then I look at the price again, and I'm like, because I, and then I look at the price again, and I'm like, how much? I'm counting in my head. I'm like, sumimasen. And then I finally, I feel so bad. But thank you so much for the super. To redeem my mention message, love you and my siblings, and you too, I guess. Bruh, again? You definitely need a different pouch just for your coins in Japan. Yeah, I don't know. Is there like a pouch that can separate coins? I think there should be, right? There must be. Like maybe like has like a divider or something. That would be nice. That'd be really nice. That's why Diamante pays. She wants to save the cashier trouble. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's the reason why. You think Daiso has a coin separate? I've never been to Daiso. Can you believe that? 2 years going to Japan and I have never been to a Daiso. Insane. I don't even know what they sell. I don't even know how it looks like. I've never been to one. That is a crime. I agree. I am guilty of thy crime. I'm shocked. Very shocked. Daiso sells almost everything, really. There's a new Nui clothes shop in Japan. Buy new clothes for Lucy Pape. Oh, there is? Is it far from your stay? I don't know, actually. I just never really had interest in going to a Daiso, so I wouldn't know if there's like close or far. I have no idea. I would guess that maybe there's like a lot of Daisos around, you know, like every place. It's like convenies, maybe? Daiso has so many neat things for all sort of uses. From stationery, storage, kitchen, houseware bags. Really? Wow. They got some good snacks too. Oh my god. Have the other guys gone to Daiso? I don't know. I feel like if they did, I would have known. You'll find so many useful things for your apartment for very cheap. Daiso is not $2 here for me here, so it's not that cheap for me anymore. I mean, that's kind of like going to a dollar store and nothing is $1. False advertisement. Daiso sells pour over coffee items. What? Bruh. I need to go there. The $1.25 store, more like the $5 store, bro. Like the $5 store should be like 5 below, right? That's like items that are 5 and below, which by the way, yes, but no, because there's items that cost $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 in 5 below. So false advertisement. But the dollar stores, there barely is anything that's like $1. Like everything is like, I mean, technically it is $1, like $1.95 or, you know, $1.90 or like more than that. If I'm in Japan, I'd rather go to Seda. What is Seda? Dollar store, but they don't mention how many dollars. True. They accept dollars. That's why. It's dollar store because you can pay with dollars. So stupid. Lucy merch for $1 when? I don't know. I mean, I don't have a hand in that. These June Bride snapshots should have been $1. True. No, 100%. 100%. Again, I'm gonna try my best to make sure that management, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be the only one, but I'm going to try my best to make sure that management can have like a hand in shuffling things before they send them, right? Because they can definitely shuffle them. I mean, even we can, but I guess we assume that the people that were like delivering these would, you know, shuffle them like they used to, because the rates before used to be pretty decent, you know? So like, I guess hopefully this is just like a one-time thing. Yeah. So yeah, I've already mentioned this to Diamana before, obviously. Like, it's not, I don't think it's like any of our faults, like the talents or the management. It's just more like, we kind of thought that it would be okay, or like trusted that, you know, the people delivering this would like, you know, shuffle it correctly. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen again. I guess they changed the rules and can't shuffle by policy changes. I don't know. I really don't know how it works. I have no ideas. No idea. So yeah, but this time around, because we are obviously aware of like what happened and the ratios are really, really fucked, we'll definitely like make sure to like once we sign them, we'll let them know that, you know, to please, like, make sure they're shuffled. Like, you know, it doesn't hurt to do like a slight shuffle before sending it to the manufacturer / warehouse, right? And then they can shuffle as much as they want. Like, once it's already shuffled, like, yeah. I haven't seen any Lunaris getting your golden. I haven't seen anyone pull Lucy signatures, dude. Like, maybe one? Maybe one. I signed so many too. Like, bruh. I'm telling you, I'm waiting for that one stage light to just have bought like 50 or 100 and all of them are signed. Yum yum, thank you so much for the 20 moons. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I guess that's a pretty good strat to like buy in like different orders. But yeah, maybe that's a good strat. My 50 checkies are on the way. Ah, good luck. Good luck. I also want to think about like better ways to like, you know, up the game of the snapshots. Like, I don't know, different types of signatures or something else. Like, they usually are very unique, you know, each of them are very unique, but there's always ways to like be creative. Spray your perfume. No, that would probably be really bad. It'll mess up with the ink. It'll mess up with the material of the snapshot. Wobbly damp checky. Yeah. How about I imagine, okay guys, I'm gonna be creative. I will sign a snapshot and then rip it in half, and you'll receive a ripped in half snapshot. That is so sad. That is so sad. Can I get it? Can I get a half off? Yeah, yeah, Or like, bite off one corner and then just put like num 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 in golden signature. Make it an Exodia. You know, yeah, I mean, this, I've thought about that. I've thought about making like checkies that are connected, but then at the same time it's like it makes no sense because like not everybody's going to get all of them. It's impossible, so it's not worth doing checkies that are connected, even though it would be funny and really cool. Right, but it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. It's just like it's not worth. Unless you release one part one time and then another part another time. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. I'm very excited about the birthday stuff though. You know, I'm curious as to like who's gonna get the freebies. Good luck. I mean, good luck. It's not gonna be the only time, so you know, there's always going to be a next time. still obsessed with the birthday art. It's really good. It's really good. There's snapshots in there too. Yes, there are. A little bit more special snapshots. The chances of getting them are very low, so they do have slightly more written message. A slightly more, you know, more written message, like longer message. I'm excited to see what you got for the Christmas unboxing stream. Me too. The freaking luggage is just standing there. Like, I'm excited. I want to know what there is. How many things there are. A new message than the other checkies you signed? Yes. It's more like a small paragraph. You know, maybe like 1 or 2 sentences. Where usually like the normal checkies are just like signed, right? They're just like, it's just my name, or maybe some doodle. But these birthday checkies are more like some words, you know, some words of appreciation. Did you also get more letters in Japan? I got a lot of letters. It's gonna be a mess though, I'm not gonna lie, because I was not the one that packed it. It was, I got help, you know, I got help, so it's gonna be all over the place, so I'm gonna try my best during the unpacking stream. Mooncake, thank you so much for the soup. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, there's a lot. I'm excited. Very excited. Will you read the letters too, or is it just opening the birthday gifts? I'm gonna try to read. Yeah. Might be a long stream. Maybe more than 3 hours. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Is the luggage filled to the brim with gifts? Yes. I wish I could tell you what the size... It's one of the bigger ones, too. It's like a big briefcase, or luggage, or baggage, or whatever you want to call it. And it's full. It's like... You can't put anything else in it. So yeah, I think the stream is going to be long. There's just too many things. More Lucy hands. When was the last time? The last time I showed my hands was during the Uno collab. And you try your best to organize and put as much gifts as you can. The ones that I couldn't see, yes. I hope we get to see Lucy Papa and Nessa Lucy. Maybe. Maybe. I think Lucy Papa is definitely easier. It's definitely easier. Wait, give me 1 second. Do I have... Okay. I want to make sure that I didn't have DVR on. I feel like it's been super scuffed lately. And Maru too. I can't show Maru because Maru is already like keychained to something else. If we're talking about the small Maru, which by the way, I am matching with Altus. No, the small one. I have a small one. I'm matching with Altus. What about the big Maru? The big Maru is up there with Nessa Lucy. So cute. Combini bros. Yay! You put on your bag? Yeah. Sometimes. Like right now it's keychained, yeah. It's like hooked. I'm gonna start crying. Don't cry. Big Maru, cute until there's a blackout and you accidentally shine your flashlight on it. Why? Maru's not even that scary. It's not even scary at all. Don't dox yourself, Lucy. Now everybody knows what bag to look for. No, I don't have it all the time. Don't worry, I don't have it all the time. He's just a little boy. Yep. Just a little baby. We want to see Big Maru again. I'll try. Okay, I'll try. I still haven't found a desk mat, unfortunately. Which sucks. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll figure it out. Me tapping the shoulder of some random guy with a Maru in the middle of nowhere. Lunar Thai duet. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at how many people actually have like Hanamaru Obake like merch on. It's become really, really popular this year. Like, I kid you not, I've seen so many more people wearing Hanamaru Obake stuff. Like, you'd be surprised it's not just me and Altus. Yeah, Maru is making more popular. And like, hopefully next year we can make it to like at least top 3. I think it's getting really popular, especially in Japan. Like, I remember not like seeing Hanamaru Obake at all like last year, and then like this summer till like winter, it's everywhere. Like, there's always some kind of merch everywhere. Yeah, Year of Maru 2026. Yes. Yes. I knew about it only until last year. Yeah, me too. I learned about it like last year, December, November, somewhere like that. I'm gonna be surprised if that means Maru beats Cinnamon Roll next year. I wouldn't be surprised. I actually wouldn't be surprised. I know it's really hard, but I wouldn't be surprised. I think a lot of people really like Hanamaru Obake. Me cheating on Bochaku. I need more. I need more. Have you seen Maru's Friends? They add more characters to that Hanamaru Obake series. Really? I have not seen them at all, no. Sanrio fans are passionate with the voting link. Hold on, give me 1 second. My sweater. It's getting kind of hot in here. Wait, let me check that actually. Hanamaru Obake Friends? How do I see them? Oh, Marun and Kokomaru. Ah. Wait, that's cute actually. And then Kokomaru. Oh my god, that's so cute. Wait, Kokomaru is like a cat? That's very cute. I can't tell, is that a cat? So a cat, and what's the other one? A mouse? A cat and a mouse? Kokomaru is very Lucy core actually. I agree. I do agree. I wish there's like a description, but oh my god, yeah, the Hanamaru is getting very popular. It's crazy. Cheerful and positive girl. Little mistakes, just part of her charm. She loves all things happy. It doesn't say what. It doesn't say what Marun is. Now you need Kokomaru merch. I do. I wonder if anybody included anything Hanamaru Obake in the gifts. I wonder. Like there's no way, right? There's no way there isn't something at least. Even if it's just a sticker. Question mark? Wait, what? Why are you laughing? What did I say? Did I say something funny? Wouldn't be surprised if they did. I wouldn't be surprised either, but like maybe not? I don't know. Maybe not? Kokomaru likes stars and quiet, peaceful place. He is so you. And he's a kitty! Also, let me go through the schedule really quickly. I think we gotta talk about this schedule. Boop. Where am I? There we go. Beautiful artwork by Rainy. There you go. Okay. This week we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 streams. Like straight up after coming back from Japan, 7 streams. Crazy dayo. Starting today with Moonlight Chats. You know, just catching up, talking a little bit about anything and everything. Tomorrow though, I'll be playing a very like heavy, emotional, story-driven game. It's called Goodnight Universe. I think the game is about like a baby that has like special abilities. And it's a very emotional like story-driven game. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it in one night, but we'll see. I was very curious about it. On Wednesday, we're gonna have 2 streams. I'm gonna have in the morning Gobbling Gnome Horn. I don't know what the frick that is, but I thought it was like really funny. And it has an option to play it in Japanese, so maybe we'll see. Maybe I will be able to play it in Japanese. We'll see. I don't know what the frick, but it looks silly as hell. Goblin D's, yeah. It looks silly as hell. I think the premise of the game is like you can finish the game like straight up in like 10 seconds. But it's risky, you know? It's like you can also gear up, because you can go straight up to the final boss. Like, that's the whole goal, to defeat the final boss, and then you win the game. You can go to the final boss straight up from the start of the game. However, you're gonna be super weak. So, I mean, if you can do it, good luck. That's like the advertisement for the trailer, right? And then you can also just take your time and do like side quests to like gear up and then become stronger to then challenge the final boss. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb, bruh. And then Wednesday, that same day, we're doing a Menshizatsu. I'm very excited for this one because I'm going to be probably the most vulnerable I've been. And I'm going to be venting about a lot of things that has happened this year. And about a lot of things that maybe I wasn't able to do. But just, you know, reflecting. And about future plans. And, you know, the thoughts about the direction that I want to take. Which, I mean, it's not a big secret, right? It's always been the same, but I just want to make sure, you know, to talk about it. Let it out. It's not going to be like a sad stream or anything. It's just you know, venting, like just talking about things that I want to talk about, pretty much. Thursday, we'll have a Merry Christmas stream. Hand cam, opening your gifts. Been waiting a long time for this. So, yep. Bittersweet? I don't think it'll be bittersweet. I think it'll just be like a good reflection stream, you know? Then Friday, we're doing Zelda Marathon again. I don't know how many hours it's gonna take. Hopefully, the controller that I bought is gonna be here by then. Hopefully. If not, I'm gonna be sad. If not, I'm gonna be sad. Maybe more so cathartic. Maybe therapeutic. If anything. Please arrive, controller. Let me check the tracking right now. It says it'll be here by tomorrow. Hopefully. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's been a while since I've actually held a Nintendo 64 controller, so I'm very excited for that. And it'll be nice because I'll be able to play other Nintendo games, other Nintendo 64 games. Because I'm planning to play Majora's Mask. Planning to play Super Mario 64. Right? And then I'm also debating if I should buy the GameCube controller. Because, I mean, I am planning to play Wind Waker, right? And potentially other GameCube games when they come out. So, maybe it's worth it. It does cost... It is very costly, though. It costs like $80. The Nintendo 64 controller costed like $55, and I was able to purchase it from the Nintendo store. So I was lucky. The GameCube controller is a little bit more expensive, though. It's a little bit more expensive, so that's why I'm like on the verge of like, should I not? It's a lot of money, you know. It's about the same price I could probably pay some bills. So it is a lot of money. And I don't get that, like, you know, management doesn't pay for that. That's just me. That's just me. Bell, thank you so much for the 20 moons. I don't know since when you and siblings became my daily routine. Happy 20 moons. Oh, it's so cute. That kind of money? Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I mean, to me, anything that's like more than 30 bucks is expensive. And I really think about it, and I rethink about it, you know, like, should I buy this? Should I not? But sometimes I do because, well, I mean, I treat myself. And I already did. I bought the Nintendo 64 controller. But then buying another controller is like, I think about it and I'm like, yeah, should I? I want to, and I will probably, but not yet, I guess. Eventually we'll get to Skyward Sword, yeah. Eventually we will. And Bell, thank you for the one gifted. Thank you. It's understandable. Yeah, I mean, you guys probably understand this a lot, right? With like buying merch and stuff. You know, sometimes you're like, okay, I can spend like $50, but then you can't buy anything else. So you gotta stop yourself, right? You gotta be responsible, right? And that's fine. That's okay. That's very understandable, right? And Saturday, we're watching Skyward Fates together. So if you have Skyward Fates, well, you don't have to do anything, but if you haven't bought your ticket for Skyward Fates, I don't know, maybe this is the convincing factor for, you know, for you to watch it if you haven't yet. Yeah, we'll be watching it together. I'm gonna give my little behind the scenes of some things that happened, some things that we did. You know, it's gonna be really fun. You're gonna get some Lucien Lunaris commentary firsthand. Yes, that was gonna be fun. I don't remember how long it was. Like, it was something about like 2 hours, right? But yeah, just remember that for Skyward Fates, the tickets for it are still available, and you will be able to buy them until January 14th. So we only have like maybe like 2 or 3 more weeks until it's gone. Is it for members only? No, it's going to be a normal stream. So it's not going to be a members only stream. However, if you do want to watch the concert, you have to buy the ticket because I can't show it on stream. So it's just going to be like me right now, you know, just talking, and then we're going to be watching it. I'll have a timer on screen and we'll be synced up. Yeah. So you have to still get the ticket yourself. Yeah. So if you haven't gotten yours, there's still time. We're going to be watching this on Saturday. By the time that day reaches, I think we'll have 2 more weeks until the tickets, you can't buy it anymore and you can't watch the VOD anymore. So the last day that you can watch the VOD is the 14th of January. Yeah. 2 more weeks. I know. Just so you know, I haven't watched it yet, so it's gonna be my first time reaction. Obviously, I was there, but it's different being there and experiencing it and then watching it, right? It's like when actors film a movie and then they watch the movie like all edited and all that stuff, right? So it's kind of a similar thing. So it's gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna have interesting commentary, I would say. Can't wait to hear your experience of it during the watch along. Yeah, how many times have you guys watched it so far? You can be honest, okay? It can be 1. I'm not gonna judge you. It can be 10. I'm not gonna judge you. How many times have you watched Skyward Fates? 1, 10, 3, 6, 3, 5 times. You haven't rewatched. I want to rewatch with you. Okay. 3 times. I try to watch it daily. Damn. I've only seen the free portion on YouTube. I mean, that one's pretty good too. Over 20 times? Wow. 4 or 5. Okay. Only once. That's okay. That's okay too. I mean, I'm glad you got to experience it at least once. 0 because I'm too broke for a ticket yet. No. Ooh, hopefully you get to, you know, be able to get it like before it goes out. I mean, you know, it's gonna be like the middle of January, like around the 14th is the last day, so hopefully there's still like, you know, time for some people to get it eventually. I really wish it was easier to do giveaways on this site. Unfortunately, there isn't. I mean, you could, it's just more complicated. You could, but it's complicated. Ariga, thank you so much for the Zuba. Thank you, thank you. It was so good, I just love watching it. I can't wait, I'm super excited for that. Let me hide this, but that's the schedule for this week. I think, I would say I try to keep it tame for this week because it's the comeback stream, the comeback week. But yeah, we're gonna be ending a chapter this week. We're gonna enter a new chapter next year with New Year's, and then we're gonna go hard with, like, you know, games and stuff, because 2026 is coming, baby. And there's gonna be a lot of cool games to play. I can't wait for Danganronpa. I can't wait to play all my favorite retro games. I can't wait for the Zelda 40th anniversary. I can't. So many things. It's like, I'm so excited for 2026. So good. クレイジーだよ。So many new possibilities. And Black Clover new season, bro. Am I about to do membership stream every week to watch Black Clover? Maybe. Wait, actually, wait. If I can time it, but it sucks though, because they always air like at different times. So if the stars align, I could do like 4 or 5 anime watch along in one day. I could do Black Clover, Gachiakta, what else was there? Bleach. If the stars align, I can probably do like multiple anime in one watch along. I haven't watched it, so would love to see it. Well, you have to catch up though. You gotta catch up because it's like 100 and something episodes for Black Clover. $12-hour watch along coming soon. I mean, each episode is like 20 minutes. What do you mean? Oh yeah, JoJo is also coming next year, right? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The new what was it Steel Ball Run? Is that the one? The part 7? Are you caught up with the 1000-Year Blood Ward? Yeah, I am. Yeah. But the new season's like the last one, I think. Steel Ball Run, yeah. I'm excited about that too. Core 4 watch along, maybe. I think Bleach is like really cool. One of my favorite anime. We'll watch many anime with Lucy. I'm just like, I don't want to do like one menshi every week, you know? And I also don't want to wait a whole week to like, or 2 weeks to like watch an episode. It's hard, man. It's really hard. So happy the peak part of JoJo is coming. Okay, listen. I love JoJo's, but I've never read the manga, right? So I have no idea what's gonna happen in that part 7. I'm more of like an anime JoJo fan. You know, I like JoJo's the anime. I've never read the manga. I don't think I will ever. So I have no idea. I know a lot of people love Steel Ball Run, but I don't know why. So I guess I'll find out. I'll find out if I like it or not. So far, I've liked every single JoJo's. So it's interesting to stand users. I feel like they're always so unique, and that's really what makes JoJo stand out. Pun intended. Slice a dollar bill. World Trigger remake coming to Lucy. World Trigger? Remake? What is that? You forgot about World Trigger? Is the anime they're doing a remake? World Trigger. Never seen this before. I'll try watching Yona of the Dawn, Lucy. Slips under the bill. I don't know what that is either. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what those are. But yeah, just so you guys know, my plans for, like, you know, next couple of weeks is playing Clonoa 2, playing Majora's Mask, playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. At least, like, that's on my games list. What's it called? AI Summon Files. So I've got a couple, like, really interesting lineup for games. And it's a pretty good mix of, like, visual novels, story games, action. Yeah. Final Fantasy VII perms. I think we have perms. I think we do. But we'll see. We'll see. I am planning on playing, like, a lot of, like, really cool games in the upcoming weeks, so. And that also includes Super Mario 64. I'm probably gonna beat that game in one stream, not gonna lie. Are you planning to play the 3 parts? I'm planning to play the remake, Rebirth, and then the 3rd part whenever that comes, right? So yeah. You sound confident. I've beaten Super Mario 64 so many times. And I'm excited to play. Like, I am buying a Nintendo 64 controller. I have to spam it. You know, I have to make the most out of it. I have to play games with it. You literally started Final Fantasy VII Remake yesterday. Let's freaking go. Yeah, I wanna play it. And you know what's the best part? So I played Final Fantasy back in the day. So I'm super familiar with Final Fantasy VII, right? Like, as in, like, in general, like, the game. However, that was, like, so long ago. That was, like, so long ago that I don't remember anything. So I'm going into a remake with, like, my expectations being, like, everything is new. Okay? How long ago? Literally when the game came out. I don't know. That was, like, what, 2000 something? So yeah, I'm going into the remake just, like, being like, whoa, everything is new. So yeah. That too long ago? Yeah. The remake is so good. A lot of people say that, so I'm excited. I think I've got a pretty good lineup of games for the upcoming future, you know? And I'm really happy to be able to play these games. And who knows, maybe there's gonna be, like, some crazy new game that's coming out that we don't know about. and more friend swap in the future as well. I'm also down to play those as well. But obviously, I want to play the games that also like I've been wanting to play for a long time that I just haven't given myself the opportunity to play. Right? It's always been there. They've always been there. I could always have played them, but I would always just think like, I don't know, like maybe it's not a good idea. But now, like I think I just want to play them. Yeah, 2026 will be your year for games. Yeah, it's gonna be a good year for games, for sure. Yeah. Will you play Baby Steps? I was thinking about it, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. One thing that I've been thinking about is like, I'll talk about it more during the Menchie stream, but I want to touch it like slightly here, and it's like, music, right? Collaborations. I kind of been wanting to. I'm gonna mention it, but it's not because I mean that it's going to happen. It means like I've been trying to manifest it. I've been trying to. It's hard. Okay, it's hard because I don't know anybody outside of like VTubing, right? Outside of like this whole like VTuber sphere. But one of my goals for like maybe not next year, but you know, upcoming years is trying to collab on a song with like another artist outside of this like VTubing sphere, right? Like more into like the musician world, right? That's a goal. That's a goal now. Yeah. Rain Strays, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Indeed, you Taite. Anything that's like outside of VTuber, right? I'm open to it. I'm really open to it. I would love to. Are we gonna get our Lucy x Jungkook collab? Yeah, let me just get like 50 million subscribers, and then maybe they will consider it. But yeah, I'm definitely like interested into like, you know, trying to do something, you know, outside of this whole like VTuber sphere, like more into like music artists. 5 million YouTube accounts. So yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of crazy things in these past 2 years. Things that probably also looked very impossible if you think about it, right? But it ended up not being impossible. So I think setting up these like goals for myself, I don't think it's impossible. I just think it requires a lot of work and also requires a lot of effort and dedication, right? So definitely nothing impossible. Yeah. I'll definitely talk about more in depth about like my thoughts about it, like why, who am I thinking, etc. During the Menchie. So yeah, you really do not want to miss it out if you want to know a lot of my thoughts on a lot of things. Bin, thank you so much for the 20 for the 3 moons. Thank you. 3 moons. Yippee! I love MLC. I love Lucy. Look forward to 2026. Me too. Impossible is not in Lucy's vocabulary. I mean, it is. Impossible is in my vocabulary, but nothing is like impossible to reach at some point. And I just want you to know, again, okay? You need to know this every single time. That the reason why all of these things are possible is because of you. because of your support, because you're amazing and dedicated support. Because without you being so dedicated, without you being so supportive, I don't think like all these things would be possible. Like there's, you know, there's no reason. There's like, it just can't happen. So it's not that I am the one that's making things possible. It's you. It really is you. It 100% is you. Like, I only get this like privilege of like being able to achieve these goals, because it is a privilege, right? It's because of your support. Every single view on a cover, every single you know, boost in the algorithm, every single comment on a video, all of these like opportunities that I've been had the privilege to make possible is because of that. Yeah. Like, yeah, of course, I work really hard on these things, right? It's my passion, it's my dream. So of course I'll be working very hard. But it would be hella more, 10, 20, 50, 100 times more difficult if I didn't have you. So I feel very, very happy and very blessed that even though I haven't gone there yet, like I haven't been there at, you know, where I want to be yet, I'm still very happy that we've done so much in just 2 years. Mac Truffles, thank you so much for the super. Bro's really gonna make us cry in the club before the holidays and on Moon Day, but nah, thank you for always working hard. Take the compliments, Unk. What was Unk again? It was uncool? Man, am I really uncool? $19, thank you for the super. Lunaris will always support you and be with you through the hardest nights and the brightest days, my guy. Trust. But yeah, it's really crazy, you know, it's really crazy. Really is crazy. Sometimes I still like think about like how unbelievable it is, like we make a pretty good team, you know? Cha, thank you so much for the 5 moons. Stop making us cry. We love you so much, Lucy. Also, Whispers, remember to check Streamlabs when you get a chance. Streamlabs. Oh, okay, what? Holy frick, do you want me to read this? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Do you want me to read this? Up to you. Okay, okay. Casito, thank you so much for this super. I said it once already, and I will say it as many times as I need. Keep being ambitious. We will always support you in anything you do. Thank you! I'll keep doing my best. Cha! Thank you so much for the Streamlabs. So damn excited for your FF7 playthroughs. Rah! Also, get the GameCube controller, King. Well deserved. Midi Cootie, bro. Oh my god, no! Stop! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I set up the Streamlabs TTS to like very high, and it's gonna be like that for a little, you know, a little while. So I'm so sorry that it didn't show up on the screen, or maybe it did show up, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't say it like the TTS. So, but thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. I'll be reading the Streamlabs here. Kianlingham, thank you so much for the super. Thank you, thank you. Don't forget that the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. Always be there for you, no matter what. That sounded like lyrics to a song. All you gotta do is make it so. That's pretty cool. I like that. Thank you for your sweet words. Thank you, thank you. Ori song leak. Lucien Ori song. Should I? Should I tease you? Tease us, please. Let's just say, let's my words wisely. I don't like this guy. Let's just say Mike Truffle's looking for the super. Okay, never mind. I take it back on what I said since you tease. How do you roll your R's because I'm struggling? I don't know how to explain it. You know who's really good at doing that? Not you. He learned. He definitely knows how to teach it. Let's just say I am working on my original song, right? You know that. You've been known. And it's taken a bit. Right? You know that. Let's just say maybe it's not just one. That's it. That's it. The moment of silence. Moment of silence. Yeah. I think this might be the only time I actually mention this. That's it. Yeah, next year is gonna be crazy. And you already worked on all the song lyrics? For the one that I was talking about, yeah. Getting there. I think it's pretty much done. Just, you know, it's gonna take a little bit because a lot of the other things. Craziest tease. I mean, I can't say much because it's still very early. You might have to wait. You might have to wait a little bit, okay? Honey, thank you for the Zuba. Oh, Lunaris, Lucy. Wait. What does it say? Zuto? Zuto. When shiteimasu. Oh, wait, I know this. I know this. I know that. 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 Tee. I learned that for the meet and greet. Yeah. Kenshi needs to help with one of the songs I just know. Oh my god, listen, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Next sentence has a kanji. Couple kanjis, so I can't read them. But it's something like anata no kanji ga kanji. So, yeah. Yume. Oh, it's Yume. Anata no yume o kanaimasu yoni. I have no idea what that means. Something about my dream, like your dream? Like my dream, like as in like they're saying your dream? Anata no kanji no kanji. Yep, that's literally me. May your dream come true. Oh, okay. There we go. I'll always support you and truly hope from the bottom of my heart that your dreams come true. Daisuki. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Ellipse, thank you so much for the super. Thank you for my life for playing Super Mario 64 in the future. My entire childhood. Also, frick you for dropping a bomb like that, and that's it. I can't say anything else, it's too early. Maybe in the future. Making my dreams a reality. Listen, next year I also will make my New Year's resolution to try really hard studying Japanese. Okay, I'm going to go intensive mode. Okay, intensive Japanese studying. Yeah, it's gonna be intensive. I might even consider like either hiring, well, not hiring, but like getting into like enrolling into like online classes or something. I'm the kind of person that really doesn't like that stuff, but if I really want to go intensive, you know, learning, I might do that. Yeah. I just wish I had like more Japanese friends to talk with, or like, you know, that they could like force me to try. But I'm like hanging out with Nayu, we just speak in English, so. How much does it cost for online classes? It's very expensive, which is why I've been doubting it. But like, if I really want to like try my hardest, I might have to. I think hourly is like around like 100 or something. But to be fair, all you need is like 1 hour like every other day. You know, you need to like be able to practice. That's the most important part. 100 is just saying like the lowest. It's probably more than 100. Like you can expect probably spending like about $1,000 a month from like private classes. Expose yourself with JP Media. I do that all the time. I do that all the time, but not for learning like reasons. Just because I like it. Maybe Mana-san can help you find some Japanese tutors for the intensive course. That's not a bad idea. Make it a business expense, cuff. That's not a bad idea. I could probably ask. That is not a bad idea. Like the thing is like they've been willing to help with a lot of things. But I don't know if that can count as one of those things, right? So yeah, but we'll see. Like I'm really serious about this though. I'm really serious about this. And I want to make it a goal that at least if there ever will be another meet and greet, at least I can somewhat speak better, you know? Mane-san. Never hurt to ask. That's true. Make a wish to your fairy witch. Do you recognize that kanji, Lucy? I do. I do recognize the kanji. However, I kind of forgot how to say it, but I'm like kind of remembering it. I know it's the kanji for teacher. So is it actually sensei? Okay. I thought it would be like for some reason I thought it would be different. That's one of my issues with Japanese is like I second guess myself a lot. And you know what? Fair. You know, fair. I'm scared of failing. I'm scared of like embarrassing myself, especially in front of like so many of you. So like saying something wrong, it's like I'd rather just keep it to myself. But yeah, I have been able to recognize a lot of kanji, so which is not bad. I think it's the best way of learning kanji. It's rather than like trying to learn, it's just like encountering these kanji and then just like naturally remembering them. Like sensei, or I think the other one is gakusei, right? I've somewhat been able to kind of remember some kanji. Like I can't recall them, as in like ain't no way I will be able to write them, but I can sometimes remember the kanji for like Shibuya or Akihabara or like train station or like you know, things that I can see like very often, what's it called? I think it was for Yaki? Because I remember I saw it in like a place that was like okonomiyaki, monteyaki, right? And it was the kanji for yaki. Yeah, I can definitely like remember some of them, and I think that's like the way I'm going to take kanji. It's like I'm really not going to try to learn kanji. It'll just come to me, and it's been working somehow. Obviously, it's very slow, but god damn, kanji is really difficult. After watching you, I found out that your gut feelings are always right when it comes to kanjis. You have that instinct, a potential to learn new language. Yeah, like I said, I should stop second guessing myself, and it's okay to make mistakes, right? That's how you learn, but it's easier said than done, right? It's easier said than done. I definitely struggle a lot with that. Babies remember kanji by shape before they learn to use. Are you calling me a baby? But yeah, I mean, I feel like that'll come eventually. I know it's a very, very essential part of like Japanese, but I know it'll come eventually. We can't call you baby. No, it's not baby. It's baobe. Fortunately, you had people you could practice Japanese with. Yeah, I guess so. Especially in the past, though. But like, didn't really learn that much, other than informal like Japanese. You know, like non-casual. Actually, casual Japanese. By the way, what is this like? I hear that it was like while we were in Japan, we would always like see you guys posting on like chats or like on Twitter. This, I think it's Korean. What the heck is jinja? What the heck is that? I don't get it. I've been curious. What does that mean? Really? It means really. Is it like Majika? Like similar or the same? That's the equivalent. Okay. Interesting. I saw it everywhere and I'm like, what the frick does jinja? Like, why is everybody using this suddenly? Yeah, I know that in Japanese it means temple, yeah. I know like jinja is, you know, or maybe if you want to say freaking ginger, I guess. In English, jinja. That too, I guess. Kind of funny though. Kind of funny. But yeah, I was so confused. I was like, what the heck are people saying? Like, this is like sudden. I just found about this. I found out about this and I'm like, what does it mean? I didn't even search it up. Like, I didn't want to. I was just confused. Can I call you Babe? It's up to you. Babe. You know what's funny? One time at the studio, I remember, I think, so Diamane was like talking, with Malum, right? They were speaking, I forgot which, was it Mandarin? I don't remember, but it was like some sort of like, so they have like different, I think it was like different dialects, right? But they could understand each other even though they were speaking different. And then they're just talking, right? And then I tell Diamane, I get in like in between them, Diamane and Malum, and I'm like, Sibao. And then I was like, 1 second. Well, I need Babe. And then Diamante looks at me like, what are you saying? Like, say it again. And I just say it again. It's so crazy. I'm like, I mean, I'm pretty fluent. I don't know, but like, I'm pretty fluent, you know? I just self-inserted myself in the conversation. Did they understand? They did. I can imagine. Yeah. They like completely stop talking, and then like Diamante just looks at me like, what are you saying? Wait, like, say it again. And then I say it again, and then I repeat it, and then I'm like, sorry, wall I knee. And I say it like that. It was funny. It was funny. Is that when you told Diamante Sibao? No. That was a different time. John, thank you so much for the 20 moons. Thank you. Ni howdy, fine. No, not the ni howdy. I literally had somebody show me that shit yesterday, dude. It's so freaking stupid. Oh, man. Yeah, happy 20 moons. Have a nice day ahead, Lucien. Thank you. How many times have you told Diamante Sibao? Many times. I had a meeting with Diamante. Yeah, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. No, the day before yesterday. And then I was just like telling Sibao. and then Diamante was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to make a whole new group. You got the Shibao bros, and now you're gonna be the Sibao bros too. And I'm like, yeah, I guess. Milk of P, thank you for the super. Instead of hi Lucy, it'll be howdy Lucy. You're like a kid who just learned a new bad word. It's not even I mean, it is a bad word actually. But technically it's not. It's just an acronym. Does Yamane know what it means? Yeah. I literally had to explain it. We were on a taxi ride to, I think it was to the Korean fried chicken place. And I had to explain it. I was like, this is what it means. Not during the taxi ride, yeah. And they're just okay with it? Yeah, I mean, obviously it's like, we're just joking. It's not like I'm seriously saying, shut your bitch ass up, you know? I'm not saying it seriously. Sibao. They don't clap back? Not really. They're more like, bruh, you know? Like, bruh. They may say Simbao. Yeah, when somebody says it to me, I'm like, Simbao? Mana-san haven't said it back to you. No, I remember one time, Diamante, like, said, I'm pretty sure Diamante cussed me in freaking some other language. I don't even know how many languages Diamante speaks. But I'm pretty sure they said something, like, they said a lot of words and really fast, and I was like, what did you just call me? I think Diamante has already gone through the 5 stages of grief with you trolling, and I agree. I think Diamante's already used to it. Like I said, I don't get chancla, so... See, before you, I would pronounce it differently. I would say sci was like when you say sci-fi. I mean, technically yes, but you're not saying shut ya, you know, is shut your, so si bao. I don't know. I think it's just better like si bao rather than sai bao. It's just, I don't know. It sounds weird. And sometimes I even say shi bao because it's just like shut your, you know. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Like, you can say whatever way you want to. It's still the same. Sibao. Just like that. Like, the fast killer, like, cold note. Sibao. Just like that. I think it's funnier. I think it has more impact. Would Sibao in Japanese be Uruse? No, I think they were saying something. Wait, hold on. I remember this. Damare. Yeah. Manisans were like in the studio like figuring it out like in Japanese, and they're like, oh, if you want to say, just like say damare, yeah. Yeah, damare is wild. And like everyone was spamming damare in the studio. They were so done with Sibao that they were literally spamming just damare. Sibao damare. Not the two of them. When I first know of Sibao, I thought it was Korean Shiba. Yeah, I thought so too. Turns out it's not, and a lot of people still think so. Two mixed together is crazy. It's like saying shut up. Sibao damare. Shut up. How would you translate it to Spanish? Oh my god. Shut your bitch ass up. Cállate la puta boca. I guess. I mean, that's like the straight translation. Straight up translation. It's literally that. That's the little translation. You could be even harsher though. There's like that's kind of tamed. That's kind of like normal. There's many other ways to like say different things. That's tame for you? I would say so. You could be a little more aggressive. Yeah. You could be you could be way more aggressive actually. Example, please? No. What's the more aggressive one? I'm not gonna tell you. I was walking my pet rock. Can you say it again? You can watch the VOD. Are you gatekeeping it? Yes. Yeah. Anyways. I know we're just starting to come back from that, you know, Japan trip, obviously. I'm not really at my best energy, so I'm going to wrap up the stream today earlier than usual. I know Moonlight Chats usually we do go for like 3 hours, maybe a little bit more than 3 hours, but you know, I still gotta catch up on that rest, but it was really nice finally coming back and being able to have a Moonlight Chats. I wish I could talk about more things, which I will, but I'm gonna leave those things for, you know, for other like short Zatsus, because there's a ton of things that I still want to talk about, and like I said, I do feel like the Menshi that we're gonna have this week is gonna be very important, at least to me. So you know, if you want to hear me out, definitely be there. You don't have to, of course. The VOD's always going to be there. It's going to be archived, so you know you don't have to be there. But I do hope that you can come and listen to me, because it's a little more like serious conversation, right? We're not going to be like super serious to the point where it's like, you know, you have to feel bad or anything about like some things. But we're going to be very honest. At least I'm going to be very honest, and probably going to be a little bit harsh on myself a lot about a lot of things that, you know, happened this year that I could have done better, or a lot of things that I want to improve in the future, you know. So it's going to be a very, very important stream that I definitely need to like vent out, you know. I need to like let it out and just improve. I think that's the best thing that anyone can do, is just improve, right? And there's always space for that. Fatima, thanks so much for the super. Kamiyoshi Jinja, so cute. Whiny Babe. Taco, thank you so much for the super. Sayang Lucy, tsuki ga kirei desu ne. Rest well. Mokapi, thank you so much for the super. Rest well, Lucy Babe. Wo I need. Thank you everyone for coming by today. Thank you. And before I go, we will talk about it a little bit, like maybe in a future Zatsu or something. But before I go, I do want to say, for the people that are here, thank you for being patient. Thank you for, how do I say it? Thank you for being you, and thank you for like being very understanding. I'm very proud of you. Mike Truffles, thank you for the super. Rest well, Lucy. Miss you. Love you very much. But yeah, I'm very proud of you, okay? And yeah, you've shown me that you are very strong. And yeah, I think you deserve to, how do you say? Yeah, you deserve, like, to be proud of yourself. And I'm proud of you. I know a lot of things might be a little bit difficult, but I think you're doing great. I think you're doing amazing, and I'm proud of you for holding in there. Hanging in there, I'll be here for you. And I appreciate you being here for me too. Ciao, thank you for the super. Thank you for being our safe space, Lucy. Thank you for being my safe space. Dalgi, thank you for the super. Thank you for comfy times every MLC. It's a great start to the week. You deserve to be proud of yourself too. Have a good rest. Mahal. Mwah. Mike Truffles, thank you for the super. Rest well, Lucy. Miss you and love you very much. Toastnya, thank you for the Akasuba. Thank you so much for today's Moonlight Chat. We're back. It made me really happy that you could relax and chat with us today. I'm really looking forward to this week's schedule and next year's new plans. Thank you, Lucy. I'm excited too. Very excited. Can't wait to tell you everything. And Mac Truffles, thank you for the super. I'm proud of you and my siblings as well. Thank you for being the sweetest bunch I ever met in my life. Now stop making me cry, bro. I hate that. Love you. We definitely still need to have a talk soon, probably, like, who knows, maybe even tomorrow or the day after. We definitely need to have a talk, but just know that you, okay, Lunarists, my Lunarists, I am very proud of you, okay? And you're doing amazing, and I really, 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 really appreciate that. Kisito, thank you for the super. Our home, thank you for everything. Miki, thank you for the super. You are very strong too. We are very proud of you. And Kujo, thank you so much for the 20 moons. Thank you, thank you.
But okay. I gotta go now. But it won't be for too long. I'll be back here tomorrow for that, you know, story game that we're playing tomorrow. Probably gonna be a very emotional story game, so yeah. I'm excited for it though. I'm excited. I always like playing new games. Say Tori, thank you for the super. Proud of you. You give us a reason to smile. Liz Laugh Love, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you for being our safe space, Lucy. Thank you. Alright. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. Yunasagi, thank you so much for the 20 moons. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, hope you guys had a great time. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Good rest of your night. Take care of yourself. Protect yourself and protect your fellow siblings, okay? From anything and everything. We got each other's back. Okay? Norm Miss, thank you for the super. Love you all. I'm subbing so hard right now. Frick you. Yeah, frick me, I guess. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Johnny. Thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye everyone. I'm gonna send you all to Altus, I think. So hopefully he's not ending, and have fun with the adventurers at Altus. Yeah. Bye-bye everyone. Mwah.